How's it going, boys? Welcome back to the channel. You guys love the tier list, so I'm back with another one. Before we get into it, boys, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, help me pay my bills, boys, and make sure to leave a comment down below if I get something wrong or if you guys disagree with something. And with that, boys, let's get right into it. Today, we're doing an R6 tier list, but we're ranking them based on how much I'd want to be friends with them, essentially. So, at the top we have would hang out with, 10 out of 10. In the second tier we have wouldn't mind them. In the third one we have fun for a little, but then they get boring. Next is would actively avoid. Next after that is stay away from me, please. Oh, we spelled that wrong. Stay away from me, please. And then at the bottom we have straight up weirdo, right? So let's just get right into it. Dokkaebi. Honestly, stay away from me, please. Dokkaebi is that annoying friend that always calls you at the wrong times. You're in a job interview, Dokkaebi's calling you. You get home from a long day of work and just want to chill, Dokkaebi's calling you. You're in the middle of the most important thing of your entire life, Dokkaebi's calling you. Dokkaebi, stay away from me, please. Next, Zofia. Now, I don't know much about Zofia. She probably would crush my head with her thighs, so, that gives some level of validity there. But honestly, would I hang out with Zofia for an extended period of time? Probably not. I would say she'd probably be a fun time for a little, and then I'd get bored. Next, Ying. Ying, I'm actively avoiding Ying. Ying is dangerous, boys. Ying is the person where you go to a coffee shop, she's going to pay for her drink, she probably drinks, I don't know, a chai latte or matcha, something gross. And then she's going to pay, opens her purse, a Ying Candela falls on the ground, and boom, everybody in the entire vicinity has permanent eye damage. Stay away from me, Ying. Next, Cade. Okay, Cade is the first one, 10 out of 10, definitely would hang out with Cade. Cade seems like super chill dude, probably has a big collection of cars, probably just lives in like a castle. Super chill dude, the hangouts with Cade are going to be a good time. Aruni. Aruni's interesting, honestly, because she is half robot. So I feel like Aruni is a good friend to have for like sporting events. If I'm playing football, I'm bringing Aruni. She's going to be the best quarterback ever. She's slinging that football. If we're playing soccer, bro, she's hitting a 100-mile-per-hour curve. Aruni, pretty cool, pretty cheeky. I'd say I wouldn't mind her. Right? For sporting events. Good. Ooh, Thickums. Gridlock herself. Now, I think Thickums, honestly, 10 out of 10. First of all, I think she's a mechanic, right? So, any car problems, she's going to solve it for me. It's always good to have a car mechanic friend, right? You don't want to go to some random dude and he gyps you. Gritty's going to fix your car for you. But on top of that, Gritty probably knows all of the good burger joints, all of the good food places. Bro, Gritty knows all of them in the city. Gritty, great friend, definitely would hang out with, 10 out of 10. Maverick. Okay, honestly, anybody who likes fire or burning things or anything like that kind of scares me, and I don't really want to be associated with that. I think Maverick would be fun for a time. He'd be like, hey, you want to see me like light this thing on fire? And be like, yeah, sure, why not? And then, he'd light something on fire, it'd be cool. But then the next day you hang out with him, he's gonna be like, hey, you want to see me light something on fire? And then you're like, brother, you showed me that yesterday. And then he'd light something on fire. So I'd say he's fun for a little. After a while, let's move on. Maluzzi. Ooh, now Maluzzi seems like a chill person. I feel like she's very into animals. Don't ask me why, I just get that vibe from her. So I feel like Maluzzi would be like a cool friend, to like go exploring with. She'd probably take you on a cool, nice holiday adventure, I would say. So, Maluzzi, I wouldn't mind. Also, probably very good at setting up home defense. So, not a bad friend to have. Tubarão. Honestly, Tubarão, he's like some surfer dude, right? I'm basing it off this picture here. He probably enjoys surfing. Surfer people, kind of annoying. All they want to talk about is surfing. All they want to do is surfing. Might be fun for a little, but after a while, it's probably going to get boring. So, perfect. Fun for a little, then he kind of gets boring. Vigil, first one, straight up weirdo. Vigil is scary. Vigil is the guy that you're like forced to make friends with, and then 2 days later you see him staring at you through your window. Vigil, you're weird. Sledge. Sledge, I'd hang out with Sledge. He seems like a chill guy. He could be a loose cannon though, honestly. Sledge is the type of dude to put 200 on the 49ers and then they lose the game and he destroys your whole house. Like just starts breaking the TV, destroys everything that you own. But seems like a chill dude. Other than that, we just gotta, we gotta watch out. Okay, next, Ash. Ash, I'm avoiding Ash. Ash seems like one of the most just annoying human beings on the face of the earth, dude. Ash, probably, all she can do is talk about herself. All she can do is talk about how she went on this crazy mission and she did all this stuff. And then you meet one of her buddies and they're like, yeah, Ash was the one who was back in the truck. She was just kind of sitting in there doing nothing. Ash, probably just one of the most like narcissistic, annoying people. Would definitely avoid. Matter of fact, could even say stay away from me, but I'd say, let's just say I would avoid her for sure. Blitz. Okay, Blitz, I don't think I would mind Blitz, right? Blitz seems like a chill dude. He seems like he would, be there for you type of thing, right? He's going to be in the front lines. He's going to take shots for you. If someone's talking down on you, he's going to be there. He's going to be like, hey, don't say that. That's my homie. Blitz, chill dude. Cool dude. Ooh, Buck. Buck seems also like a very chill guy. I think I would hang out with Buck. I think Buck's the kind of guy, like, he's going to take me snowboarding. He's going to teach me how to snowboard. And then after that, we're going to go back to his house. He's going to make some steaks. We're going to go test out some of his shotguns because he's got like a nice little shooting range and stuff. Yeah, Buck seems like a chill dude. I don't mind Buck. Doc. Honestly, Doc, like, it's good to have a doctor, right? Like, it's good to have a friend that's a doctor, right? Because if you have like issues or whatever, you could just hit him up. Hey, Doc, my left leg keeps getting numb. What do I do? Help me out, brother. So he seems like a pretty decent guy, but he also, I feel like he's just always going to be talking about doctor stuff and medical stuff. And, at some point that could get boring. So I'm going to say fun for a little, but then he gets boring. Echo. Echo honestly seems like a really quiet dude. Seems like, honestly, if you take away his, like, drones, he honestly has nothing going for him. So honestly, I would say, it would be fun to like fly around his drones and prank people in like supermarkets and stuff, like set up one of his drones and just absolutely yeetus somebody walking through the aisle. That would be kind of funny. But after a while, probably get boring. Just gonna be honest. Frost. Oof. Boys, I'm hanging out with Frost no matter what. I could care less who Frost is. Boys, we're hanging out with Frost. Let's be real here. Amazing. On top of that, she's a good hunter, I can assume. If she can catch humans, she can catch any animal. Let's be real here. So like, she's just probably a good friend to have. You never know. In the apocalypse, man, we need some food. I'm hitting up Frost, yo. We're eating good tonight. Frost, 10 out of 10. Fuse. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't want anything to do with Fuse. Fuse is probably on like 6 to 7 terrorist registries in the world. This guy seems dangerous. I don't really want to have anything to do with him. So stay away from me, please, Fuse. Capcan, terrorist, straight up. I don't want anything to do with this guy, dude. Dude, this guy's gonna rig bombs in your house and kill you. Stay away from me. Mira, the glorified window installer. I guess good if I need windows. I mean, I don't know. Is she a chill person? She's Spanish, she's from Spain, so she probably like, I don't know. She's probably got like some cool things going for her. I guess I wouldn't mind Mira, and I guess having somebody who knows how to install Windows is a pretty good friend to have, so why not? Monty. Okay, Monty, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you boys. We're putting him up top. Monty is the dude who's going to ride for you, bro. Monty's in the front lines. If there's something going on, Monty's gonna be there to protect you. You get into a scuffle with some people, guess who's showing up? Monty, and he's absolutely giga-chatting anybody in your path. Monty seems like a very chill guy. I think he would be a good friend, so I'm gonna put him up top. Pulse. Pulse is kind of weird. Pulse is a weirdo, bro. Pulse is one of those voyeur type of people. He likes to watch people. He likes to look at people without them knowing. And personally, I don't want anything to do with that. Like, this is the type of guy to watch you sleep like from under your floorboards, or he's in your walls. Dude, Pulse is in your walls watching you. Weird. Stay away from me. Ram. Ram is interesting. I feel like Ram, like, she definitely is a very crafty person. She probably builds a lot of stuff. She probably is very good with tools, I would say. So again, this is probably a good friend to have. You need some home renovation done. Guess who you're hitting up? Ram. She's gonna get stuff done for you. She's gonna tell you how to do it, and she's gonna destroy stuff faster than anybody else. So you know what, Ram, put her up top. Rook. Rook, honestly, Rook seems like one of those like just like 10 IQ people. Like he doesn't know anything. He's just like, I put armor down. I am Rook. I put armor down. That is it. Rook, I wouldn't avoid him, but I think he'd get boring really quickly. Like, let's just be honest here. We're gonna put him into this tier. Yeah. Smoke, probably also a terrorist, if I'm gonna be honest with you, just of the gas variety. So I'm gonna say stay away from me. He's also very creepy. I don't like this whole mask thing that he's got going on. So yeah, let's stay away from him. Tachanka, also probably a terrorist. Stay away from me. Let's be real here. Thatcher. Thatcher's probably a good friend. I say I wouldn't mind Thatcher. Seems like a chill dude. Very good with electronics. You need to wire your house. You need to get the lights working. He's gonna know how to get them on and get them off. So I think that's a pretty good friend to have. Why not? Ooh, Big Therm. Big Therm, definitely 10 out of 10. I think Therm is the guy that you call. He's that one friend that you call when you need something done, right? Hey, Therm, I need to haul a bunch of this stuff. I'm moving. Therm's there for you. He's bringing his big old truck. Hey, Therm, you know, I don't have a ride. Can you take me somewhere? Dude, Therm is there for you. Therm is the guy that you call when you need something, and he's always going to be there for you. So I think we put Therm up top. Twitch. Twitch, she's cool. She's French. She's got some je ne sais quoi, as they say in Japan. But you know, I think a lot of her personality comes with her little drones, and I guess she kind of is similar to Echo in the sense that, you know, it'd be fun to like prank people with her drones and stuff for a little, and then probably get boring after a while. Osa, honestly, dude, Osa, I'd probably actively avoid Osa. Osa is like, I don't know, I can't think of anything that she would be fun to do with personally. Yeah, I don't know, actively avoid her. Nomad, ooh, Nomad's pretty beastly, I'm not gonna lie. I'll put Nomad up top. I think I'm hanging out with Nomad 10 out of 10 times. She's always probably gonna have some cool adventures. She's probably very like well versed in the world and different places, and yeah, I wouldn't mind hanging out with Nomad. Castle, okay, honestly, Castle, I would avoid Castle. Castle is, again, probably a very low IQ human being. Castle's the kind of guy, like, you guys are at a house and like some monsters coming to chase you guys. So you guys are like, hey, Castle, can you please block this wall off so we don't all die? And then you guys turn around and he's blocked himself on one side and you guys on the other side, and everybody gets wasted. Honestly, Castle would actively avoid. Kavera, weirdo, scary woman. I don't trust her in any way, shape, or form. Anybody who's quiet and is sneaking around and doing things of that nature scares me. I don't want anything to do with you. Kavera, you're kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie. Ella? I think Ella also stay away from me. Ella's just kind of creepy and weird and kind of probably doesn't bring a lot to the table, and yeah, stay away from me. Fenrir, weirdo. Dude, guys, Fenrir? This guy's like some evil scientist, and he's low-key secretly a furry. Like, let's be real here. Fenrir is definitely low-key secretly a furry. I don't really want anything to do with this guy. I don't want to show up to Fenrir's house, and the next thing I know, I wake up and I'm on a surgical table, and this guy's like performing experiments on me. Stay away from me, weirdo. Glaz? I think Glaz is actually a pretty chill dude. Glaz is like the marksman. He's like the guy who really is into guns. Go around to Glaz's house. He's gonna teach you how to shoot a sniper. We're gonna do some fun stuff. Yeah, Glaz is cool. Goyo? Yeah, I'm actively avoiding Goyo at all costs, boys. Again, anybody who likes fire or is some sort of arsonist scares me. Goyo's the guy who's gonna pitch you some like insurance scam where he burns down your house, except he's gonna do it while you're in there. I don't trust Goyo in any way, shape, or form. stay away from me. Would actively avoid. Yeah, stay away from me. Definitely not messing with that. IQ. IQ could have her uses, right? Like if you feel like you're getting bugged or like somebody has set up some surveillance on your house, like she's probably gonna be able to come over, find it, do some good stuff, you know. But other than that, I'd say actually though I would say the thing about IQ is she's gonna be a good friend to have, because if you're out and about, she's gonna be the one looking around, making sure everybody's safe, you know, making sure nobody's running up on you. So I'd say I wouldn't mind having IQ as a friend. Ooh, Oryx. Now Oryx is an absolute giga chad. I definitely want Oryx as a friend. This is the guy that you want to be your gym partner, bro. Oryx, best workouts. He's gonna get you shredded. And on top of that, if you ever need some trend, some other stuff, bro, you know Oryx knows where to get that from. So Oryx, definitely good friend. Wouldn't mind. Amaru? Amaru's kind of scary because she's like definitely an adrenaline junkie. That's what I get out of Amaru. Amaru's the type of person to be like, yo, let's go get some food. And then within the next 10 minutes, you're on a tarmac and you're getting into a plane and now you're 25,000 feet in the air. And she's like, yeah, just pull the cord when you get near the ground. And then she jumps out. I think that would be like maybe fun like the first time. And then I would definitely stay away from her. So actually, I'm just going to say actively avoid Amaru. Scary person. Azami. Azami's interesting, right? Because like, what does she bring as a friend? I don't know personally. Like she can like patch up a hole in the wall if Sledge gets mad that his bed didn't work. I'd say, but like I say, Azami's probably like a very chill person in general. So I'd say I wouldn't mind Azami. I don't really know why. She just kind of gives me good vibes. So we'll put her up there. Bandit. Okay, Bandit definitely seems like a chill dude. He definitely drives like a nice BMW. Only issue with Bandit is that he keeps taking his car batteries out to use, and then you get in his car and he's like, oh, I forgot to grab my battery, and then he has to go inside, and then you guys are like 10 minutes late to whatever you're going to. So Bandit though, cool dude. I think I wouldn't mind him. Yeah, why not? Jaquel, honestly, I'd say honestly stay. He's kind of a weirdo, low-key, guys. This guy, like, first of all, he likes feet, which is kind of weird. But secondly, he's all about like tracking. Jackal's the kind of guy who you don't like, you have that one friend where sometimes you don't tell him about the plans that you guys are doing, and the next thing you know, he shows up. That's Jackal. Like, he's literally tracking you everywhere. He's like that girlfriend that like has your location at all times and is always popping up at the worst times. So I think honestly, Jackal, weirdo, personally. Jaeger seems like a cool dude. He definitely drives like a Mercedes, honestly, so that gives him some clout there. Probably a good guy to help set up like home defenses. Like I said, he's gonna get some like cameras going and stuff. But what does he bring to the table? I would say I wouldn't avoid him, but I'd say fun for a little, probably gets boring after a while. You can only get in a Mercedes so many times before you're like, okay, bro, come on. Lesion. Okay, personally, Lesion, I'm actively avoiding Lesion. Lesion seems like a loose cannon. Legion's the kind of guy, like somebody bumps into him, next thing you know, he stabs him with his poison stuff, and then you guys are all getting interrogated by the police within like 10 minutes. Yeah, I don't want anything to do with Lesion personally. Let's move on. Lion, similar to IQ, I feel like he's a good friend. He's going to be looking out. He's going to be scanning at all times, making sure everybody's safe. And if anybody runs up, he's going to let you guys know. So I'd say I wouldn't mind Lion as a friend. Seems like a chill dude. Pretty good. Alibi. Alibi would be a cool friend if she could like make clones for me, right? So then I could like use them to pretend like I'm at certain places when I'm at other places. But is that a little bit shady? Yes. Other than that, what does Alibi, give me? Nothing. So I'd say, I think she'd be fun for a little, right? Making all these little clones and like doing some fun stuff. But then after a while, you're like, okay, Alibi, joke's over. Let's move on. And then she keeps putting down her clones and stuff. So yeah, okay. Sen's like probably one of the most boring people. Her ability is unpractical in real life. Like, what am I gonna do with laser walls? I guess Sens would be good for movie night because like we can use her little projectors to watch a movie. So yeah, actually not bad. She brings some tech with her, I guess. I'd say probably fun for a little, and then it would probably be better just watch on a TV, honestly. So yeah, we'll put it there. Ooh, Zero. Zero's kind of one of those creepy people, right? Because again, he's a watcher. He really likes to watch people, specifically when they don't know that they're being watched. So I don't know that I'd put Zero in the weirdo category because I feel like he's a good man. Like he's got good principles, like in comparison to like a Caveira. But I'd say, I wouldn't say actively avoid. I'd say I wouldn't mind him, I guess, as long as he's not putting zero cams in my household. If I see a zero cam burrowed into my door, like we're gonna have issues. But other than that, probably a chill dude. Capitao, honestly, I wouldn't mind Capitao, right? Seems like a good dude. He's Brazilian, so you know he's a baller when it comes to soccer. He's definitely got some good soccer flair. I want him on my team. Seems like a chill dude. He's got a cigar collection. I think he likes cigars, so like that's pretty cool. Why not? Yeah, so I wouldn't mind Capitao. Finca, mommy. Ooh, dude, Finca. Yeah, I'm hanging out with Finca. Finca's gonna be there for me. If I ever need like a little boost, if I'm feeling a little sick, guess who's gonna help me out? Finca. On top of that, I want Finca at all my sporting events, bro, to boost me, give me a little extra stamina at the end of the game. Finca's gonna be a great friend, a great person. Definitely want Finca in my life. Grim. Okay, yeah, Grim is honestly like the poster child of fun for a little, but then would get boring. Like, it'd be cool to go over to Grim's house, check out his bees. He'd be like, hey guys, look at my bees. Like, I know all your other friends have these like cool abilities, like they blow stuff up and, you know, and they have cool guns and stuff, but hey, I got bees. And it'd be like, okay, yeah, I mean, that's pretty cool, Grim. But then after a while, you'd go over to his house again, he'd be like, hey, you guys want to check on the bees? And it'd be like, no, Grim, we've seen the bees 30 times. Like, do you have anything else to give us? And then he doesn't. So, fun for a little, probably get boring after a while. Hibana. Honestly, Hibana, probably like a terrorist. She likes to blow stuff up, like I said before. You know, what is she gonna give me? I'm not really sure, so probably stay away from me, Hibana. Thank you. Solus. She be scanning, but how do I feel about Solus personally? I think she goes on the like level of Pulse in the sense that she's like watching people, but she can only see electronics, so that's a little bit better. I'd probably just actively avoid her. She just seems like annoying. She's probably just scanning around all the time and like, hey, oh look, there's a drone right there. Oh look, there's a drone. Look at that camera right there, guys. Solus, we're in public, man. It's not that deep. I'd probably actively avoid. Thorn. Another one who would definitely crush my head with her ties. Thorn. I'd say, I don't know, I'd say fun for a little, probably get boring. I don't know how much Thorn brings to the table. She's actually, you know what, Thorn's probably like a strong person though. She probably could help me with my deadlift form. Okay, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind Thorn. Thunderbird. Okay, Thunderbird seems sick, 10 out of 10. Again, when it comes to health, Thunderbird's gonna be there for me. On top of that, I think she's like a fighter pilot or something, or she can fly jets or some sort of aircraft. So definitely taking a ride along with her would be sick. So Thunderbird would be fun. Definitely 10 out of 10. Valk. Oh boy. Boys, I honestly, I don't care. I'm hanging out with freaking Valk. Are you serious right now? Are we trolling? I'm going wherever with Valk, dude. I don't care. Like, Valk, invite me. We're going. Easy, probably the easiest one so far. Iana. Boys, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. I think Iana's weird. I think she's weird. Like right, her regular. We're talking about reg kit right now, right? We're not talking about the elite, because the elite, boys, let's be real, the elite brings a lot to the table. But if we're talking about the regular Iana, she honestly gives me nightmares. She's kind of creepy, and on top of that, I feel like I'd be like talking to Iana and then she would just disappear and I'd be like, oh, I was talking to her clone again. Are you serious? Like, why do you keep doing that, Iana? Just very weird, very creepy. I'm putting her down there. Callie. Callie, I'm actively avoiding Callie at all costs. Callie seems like, again, similar to Ash, very just likes to talk about herself. Oh, dude, I sniped like 600 people in this one war when I was deployed. Like, that's Callie. We don't care, man. Can you talk about something else that isn't you? Callie, very annoying. Probably all she does is talk about sniping. Oh, I'm such a good sniper. Like in comparison to Glaz, Glaz is like a very laid back sniper. Like he's nice with it, but he's not going to talk about it all the time. Callie is going to talk about it 24/7. It's her whole personality. Super annoying. Stay away from me. Actively avoiding. Ooh, Maestro. Maestro's I'm definitely hanging out with Maestro. Maestro's definitely a Chad, bro. He probably lives in a super nice house, and you know he's got cigars, so he's probably going to hook it up. Nights at Maestro's house are always going to be chill. I like Maestro. 10 out of 10. Definitely would hang out. Ooh, Mozzie. Yeah, Mozzie's a cool guy too. I think Mozzie would be a lot of fun. He's going to take you out, get on his dirt bikes, you know, have a great day with him, get back to his house, make a nice dinner, just vibe out. Mozzie seems like a cool dude. I'm hanging out with Mozzie. Mute. Mute. I'm avoiding Mute personally. Mute seems like a very forgetful person. Like, you guys are gonna be out in public and everyone's gonna be like, dude, why am I not getting service? Like, what's going on? And then everyone's gonna be like, it's probably just the area. And then like 3 hours later, Mute's gonna be like, oh, my bad, guys, I forgot to turn off my jammers. And everyone's gonna be like, brother, we needed to use our phones, man. What are you doing? So yeah, I don't mess with Mute. Also, another mask user, kind of not my style, to say the least. Knock. Yeah, Knock. Straight up weirdo. Creepy. I don't want anything to do with Knock. She's gonna show up at your house at like 1 a.m. and it's gonna freak you out. Knock, stay away from me. Same with Deimos. Straight up weirdo. Anybody who's like tracking me, bro, or has info on me is weird. I don't want anything to do with you. Deimos, you creep. Let's move on. Warden. Warden. I'd say I wouldn't mind Warden, but he would probably be like one of those guys who's always talking about politics. So actually, I'm going to put him fun for a while, but get boring. He's probably always talking about politics. He's probably like, oh, back in my day in the CIA, we did things differently. Warden would be fun for a little, probably get boring after a while. Also, his glasses, super dumb and annoying. Like, what is that going to do, you know, in the real life world? So, yeah, I'd say fun for a little, he'd get boring. Wami. Ooh, Wami's a chill dude. I don't know much about Wami. He's a swimmer though. Like he definitely be swimming in that. So I think Wami. I think I wouldn't mind Wami. I think Wami's a cool dude. I think again, like Lion and like IQ, you know, he's gonna be that one friend that's like, you know, keeping it low key, checking out what's going on, seeing, you know, if anyone's running up, and you know, he's probably gonna take you to some nice oceans, and he's probably a good fisher. So yeah, I wouldn't mind Wami. Ace. Okay, Ace. Yeah, Ace is a chill dude. Ace is the guy that you call when you want to start a YouTube channel or a TikTok. He's gonna give you the ins and outs. He's gonna tell you which stuff to download. He's gonna tell you how to do stuff. And yeah, Ace, cool guy. On top of that, he might just blow up one of your walls one day. So I mean, I guess that's cool, right? Blackbeard. Yeah, I'm actively avoiding Blackbeard. Blackbeard's definitely like a low IQ. All he does is talk about his times in the military, all the stuff that he did, and then, you know, come to find out that he did none of that, and you go home and you see the Reddit story that he was literally spewing to you 10 minutes ago. Yeah, Blackbeard, actively avoiding. Very boring guy. Brava. Again, one of those droners. Probably fun for a little bit, get boring. Like you can only use her drones for so long before you're either gonna get bored or you're gonna get arrested. So fun for a little, probably get boring. Clash. Yeah, Clash, I'm gonna say, is honestly a weirdo. Clash is definitely some kind of like sadistic person. She likes to sit behind her shield and watch people in pain as she shocks them. I don't really want anything to do with her, and yeah, she's kind of a weirdo. So I'm gonna put her down there. Flores, final one. Honestly, I'm actively avoiding Flores. Flores is the type of dude to wear some crazy like clothing and then make fun of what you're wearing and be like, oh, that's so not in fashion, bro. Like, what are you doing? Like, come on, man. Look at this. Look what I got on. And he's wearing like a trash bag with some like ripped up shoes and like some weird jeans. And he's like, this is fashion right here. Yeah. Flores, I'd actively avoid him. And with that, boys, that's the tier list. Very interesting, very subjective, obviously. So if you guys disagree with anything that I've said here today, make sure to leave a comment down below. And again, please subscribe and like the video. We're trying to hit 100 subscribers by the end of April, so everything would help, help me pay my bills, boys. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.